Hey y'all, welcome to Moon Day Musings. I've been fiddling with trying to, let's put some sound in here. Let's try this. Hey y'all, happy Monday. So I've been fooling with this shot for the past 15 minutes trying to get in. This light in the corner, it's probably distracting, but I haven't figured out how to not make it distracting. So it's neither here nor there. Look at that. Look at that. I'm fidgeting today. I got some hyper focus going on today. But anyway, we're gonna try this again. Welcome to our Moon Day Musings. It is May the 8th of 2023. And yeah, I'm here. I don't know why today I'm a little off, but I'm regularly off on Monday, so maybe I need to change my record day or get my focus together or something or whatever. But anywho, today the topic is faith over feelings, focusing on your purpose. So let me start out with this. I haven't as of yet come up with because most people have a schedule that they have to, guide each episode and all that good stuff. And I'm not there yet. I pretty much go off of what I feel inspired to deliver the message on for the day. So today it came to me, faith over feelings, focusing on your purpose. So I don't know if any of you all have had, and I'm sure you have, everybody has a thing. Everybody has a thing that they feel that they should do, but a lot of times we let our feelings get in the way. Oh, let me stop. That's probably distracting, this whole thing, so let me stop that. They get in the way. Our feelings get in the way of the purpose that has been given to us, or the mission, or something that is just put on our heart that we should be working on, that we feel like we need to do. And I'm being a little redundant today and talking in circles, but that's okay. My famous line is, I'm learning, I'm working on it, just like this whole focusing thing. But anyway, let me get to the topic at hand. Faith over feeling. So I call this my May, because my birthday's in May, so it's my May, of course. And I have 2 children who have birthdays in May, so I feel like I kind of got a little bit of a monopoly on the month of May. So, my May. But in this month, I have been taking a lot of time, actually up and coming to, because this is my new year, because my birthday, your birthday is your new year. So I've been taking a lot of time to just focus on myself, focus on what's coming, what I feel I should be doing. I'm going to be the big 44, baby. I look good too. 44. Anywho, but being 44, being a accidental stay-at-home mom, and I say accidental because I didn't not plan for it, but I didn't plan for it either. That's not something that in my head I thought I was going to be. So at 44, with 3 children, a husband, a dog, the adult things, as they say, I've just been reflecting on where I've been and looking to where I want to be, the woman that I see myself being. And so in assessing what is the gap, right? How far do I see myself from who I see myself showing up as? And I don't know if I mentioned this before, and you could see it on my IG Instagram profile, but there is this thing, I probably mentioned it before, called human design. And in human design, there are the energy types, blah, 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 blah. I said it in the last video. I think I put a link, so check it out. Anyway, again, human design. I'm a projector. We are supposed to be, our energetic type is guiding. I'll put a whole nother definition because, of course, when I want to think about it, I don't have it. So anyway, but I was looking at my chart and just how it affects, just like a lot of people use their astrology charts to determine or think about or put in perspective how they move in the world. I've been leaning towards human design and my energetic type because I feel like it really kind of makes sense to me. So anyway, you have on your human design charts, you have different energy centers, kind of like chakras, similar to chakras, which human design does include chakras. But there are gates in each one of the centers, if you want, if that's what I think that's what they're called. But anyway, so I was reading, and in one of the resources that I was looking at was talking about if you have these certain gates defined, certain channels defined in the gate, it means certain things. So for me, I have gate 1 in my G center, which is like your heart center. I'm gonna put all this on the screen. You know how I do, because for some reason, sometimes, especially like I said, I get inspired to do things, and I'm doing better with an outline, so I'm getting there. So like in the next few episodes, I ought to be like perfect. I ought to be like, you know what I'm saying, like Oprah quality. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, gate 1, the creative self-expression. How this is for me. So this gate is this channel is defined in my gate, and so this is what that means. The creative self-expression. How authentically are you expressing yourself in your life? And then they give a journaling prompt. Have you learned to express yourself authentically and not judge yourself because of it? Action step. Before putting things out there, ask yourself, is this coming from an authentic and loving place, or is it coming from fear and lack? And channel 25, love of spirit. How much do you trust spirit as the source of everything you desire in your life? Journaling prompt. Do I trust that a higher power can provide me with all the invitations and opportunities I need to fulfill my life purpose? And the action step is get connected, meditate daily, tap into your intuition, your connection with source. And this person says they do a Q&A with their journal. So for me today, that showed up or appeared itself as the authenticity. And it's funny because that's one of the words that I use. Like, I feel that authenticity is just vital. Like, I am in the stage where authenticity and depth are everything. Like, if I can have a good, deep conversation with somebody and just feel their authenticity, and then there's this other piece I'm about to bring in, that's it. That's the jam for me. So, earlier this week, I think it was yesterday, I was scrolling on the gram, and this creator, Isaac Curry, but his thing is I Am Issa Curry. He and his wife, I believe, he was, you know how they had a little snippets, and he was comparing honesty, transparency, and vulnerability. I can put the link on here. I think I'm gonna work on it, so it should be. If not, I'll just put the ad and what the topic was, and you can go find it if you're interested. But he talked about honesty, transparency, and vulnerability. And for me, tying this into the vulnerability piece, I feel like I've always been honest. And he says honesty is when if someone asks you a specific thing, you answer truthfully. But the thing about honesty, he says, is that the person has to know the right question to ask. So there's the area. They're not asking the right question. Are you being honest? Are you not being honest? Okay. Then you said transparency is if a person sees a thing, you then give the appropriate answer. So like, he used the example of his eye. I use the example of this light. Okay, so this light is annoying in the shot. And if you say, why that light taking a shot like that? And I'll say, well, because blah, 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 blah. And I'm still trying to figure out my shots and all that stuff. And so that's, you see the thing, I give you the truthful answer. He then goes on to define vulnerability as when you just offer the truth without being prompted, without having the framework of that person coming to you. So you're basically just putting yourself out there. And so today I'm feeling very, I guess, I shouldn't say today, but with this process of building goddess play, this process of introspection, metacognition, has definitely put me in a more vulnerable state. And I felt that I was always vulnerable, but I think that looking at this, I've always been honest and I've always been transparent, but vulnerability is a new area. And that's where I want to be. I had a post a bit ago. And I said, vulnerability is God. And to me, I do believe that. Like, that's that space of openness, of holding the space for someone to see you uninhibited, unadulterated. That's not the word I want, but just to see you, actually offering yourself up to be seen. There it is, right there. So yeah, that's where I am. And on my IG, I do these daily things. Well, I do post. And so for today, it was get cute just for you. And so that kind of, I tie that back to the faith over feelings. Because, yeah, and focusing on the purpose. I purposely put this up, and I didn't even do the thing. Why didn't I do the thing? Because my feelings about what was going on in my life got in the way. Like, when you're adulting, you don't always adult optimally, right? And so I've done some made some non-optimal adulting choices, and now I'm trying to course correct, right? So that kind of put a damper on my mood, and I didn't do what I should have done, which would have been having the faith in what the purpose that was given to me. So see, I messed it up. I fell short. There's another word and way I want to say this, but it's escaping me now. But I'm reading this book right here, The Courage to Be Liked. Let me see, because it's got the little ring light situation. The Courage to Be Liked. And someone that I follow on IG posted it. And I was like, that's interesting, because I think a lot of times we do things in a performative way as opposed to an authentic way. And that's something that I'm checking for me with this honesty, transparency, vulnerability. And I keep using that word because I've always felt that way, but the way he put it helped it be more concrete in my mind. I use my handy dandy highlighter, and there was something. Well, I need to do like a whole review on this, because this actually is very good. But I can tell you this: the basis of it is Adlerian psychology, and in the book he's prompting it as the psychology of courage. And so I can say I haven't been as courageous as I want to be, and this is a part of me being courageous. But also in being courageous is in my interpretation of it, is being courageous for you, following what it is that you feel that you should. And I feel like when you move with courage, in your faith, on your purpose, then it's like a magical situation. So that's what I'm working on. So basically right now I'm sharing with you, I'm being honest. I mean, you're not asking me questions, but I'm putting, so actually, I guess I'm just being vulnerable because no one's asking me anything. I don't have anything for you to see to ask me. As with the transparency, I am offering myself up to be seen. So that's what this post was about. And also, so I'm really big on like the meaning of names. All of my children, I research their names and offer them to hubby and say, "What you think about this one? What you think about this name?" And so a long while ago, so my name is Delana. My father named me my first name, and my mother named me my middle name. So what I, through research, found that my name, Delana, has Germanic roots, and it means noble protector. And then my middle name is French and Greek, has French and Greek roots, Monique, and the French is for Monica, and it means advisor. And then I believe the way it goes together is unique advisor. So my name means noble protector, unique advisor. So, like I said, you could go with, there's many philosophies, beliefs that go along with you having a path predetermined, and the purpose is to engage or, align with that path and get to the purpose. So anyway, I say all that to say I'm offering myself, and it's not even, I would like to say it is to you, the viewing audience, but again, I'm in a room by myself right now. But I'm offering myself to myself, and through that, I'm offering myself to you, and in hopes that you will be inspired to do the same. Because that's what we're all here for, just to show up have the courage to show up vulnerably, authentically, and have, I say, the courage to be seen. So anyway, this is just most, I think that's why they have multiple cameras, like when they do stuff, because it makes it easier. Because like if the camera was right here and then I had this camera here, then it wouldn't be that hard, because then I could just focus on that. But this is not a studio as of yet. This is me learning as I go. So anywho, I've said enough. I've said a mouthful. And I hope that if you stay with me, you'll give me a thumbs up. That's what they say, the thumbs up. Give me a like. And if you're feeling real froggy, real courageous, give me a comment. I would appreciate it. I'm not going to comment on my own videos because that's just, isn't that like narcissistic or something? But anywho, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some food for thought. I hope you got something to help encourage you to be courageous. And I will continue to be courageous, and I will see you all next week. I'm out.